Capricorn, good morning. How are you, Cappies? You all right? So don't forget you can watch this as a Capricorn or a Gemini or a Life Path 6 because I deal in numerology. So this is going to be your next 48 hours, Capricorn. Let's see what you got coming up, guys. Please make sure you smash that like button and leave a comment and try and watch the whole thing all the way through if you can. It really does help out with the algorithm that you don't click off the video. Let's see. Capricorn, what they got coming up for the next 48 hours, please, for Cappies? So you got 5 of Pentacles. So you could well be on your own here, living alone, living home alone, Macaulay or Koken or Nicole. Okay, kid, man, something to do around your kids. Okay, might be an ex-husband or a wife that you could be dealing with, so on and so forth, and children, and all those kind of things on my own. This would be a single individual person. Okay, could also be struggling financially at the moment, really struggling to keep up with the day-to-day upkeep of life. Let's see, Capricorn. You could be feeling under the weather, Henry. Under the weather, Haley. Let's see. Someone could be very ill at this time. Capricorn. What they got coming up this week for the next 48 hours for Cappies, please. So you got the King of Pentacles. The King of Swords. So for a lot of you, you really could be hearing from someone from the past. This is a stable individual guy that may work from home here. Like you might have a business that you run from home here. Okay, that's just like paying bills and all that sort of stuff here. Some of you could have just got a very high-class job, or the name Rob or Robin or Robert or Robertson, Robin. Hopefully it's not a Robin. Someone that's robbing Peter to pay Paul, Pucci, Piscean, Paula. Let's see. Capricorn for the next 48 hours, please. So you got 7 of Swords, Cappies. Or, like I said, Gemini. You can watch it as Gemini as well. Or Life Path 6. You've got like a Cancerian vibe. Maybe, or a Life Path 7 coming in towards an air sign. Okay, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is bumping into someone or coming back into someone's life here. Whether it be wanted or not, I don't know. Could be wanted, dead or alive. But you're coming with me, Robocop. Could be someone that plays cops and robbers. Okay, or someone that's coming back for some money or something. Robbing. Keep in the name Robert or Rachel or Ricky or something like R. Let's see. But it can just generally be Jen, Julian, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack. Someone that's coming back into someone's life here. Like I've been busy, blah, blah, blah. I've been running around and, you know, coming into someone's life. Capricorn, what's Capricorn got coming up for the next 48? So you got the Queen of Swords now. Oh dear, that's a little bit odd. Why would I have to have that in a Capricorn reading? So there's someone that's trying to leave someone to go towards someone here. Okay, here, like I'm leaving this person to go to this person, but because, oh God, it's always giving me a run for my money here. Someone is trying to get away from an ex. They could still be dealing with a third-party kind of situation. Now, the King and the Queen can come up as a new counterpart, but someone is also still dealing with an old one. Okay, because they're looking back at this Queen that has turned their back on them. Okay, which could be a king, but they've just cut someone off out of their life. So it's kind of like, oh, I'm coming into your life and to talk to you and tell you that I've let the person go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, once I caught a fish alive. So I've just let a fish go. Okay, or I've just let someone go and I've just cut them out of my life and I'm now single on my own. Okay, so I'm on my own. So this person is a bachelor. Okay, and what they have done is pretty much cut someone out of their life. So if you have or are meeting with a person, it feels like that both of you have just got out of something where you could both be, like I said, if you're both single and you're both kind of like interacting with one another, this is pretty much where a 7 has just left someone, okay, and they've just cut the person out, and they're now a bachelor looking for for whatever it is that you may or may not be looking for, but they're a King of Swords, okay. So they have their own business, have their own company, they probably work from home, okay, could be very well educated, okay, and the Queen of Swords, I believe, being in this, how this is showing me, is that the 7 of Swords Could be another Cancerian, or like a Cancerian or a life path 7. Like, because I'm picking up like air signs and then also 7 energies, but they've kind of got the same, right? Because my head was kind of like, hold on a minute, what star sign am I doing? So it's kind of like life path 7 Cancerian energies that are like trying to part ways from exes and then bumping into new energies of maybe the past. Okay, here. So like I said, it depends. I've just given Pisces a right grilling on their readings because it was kind of turning up good. But it was a lot to do with why is it that people do not stop physically other people from coming back in their lives, and what love and lust is. Is love something that hurts, Capricorn? Because if it does, then why are you not naturally letting someone go? Okay, because if it hurts and they keep coming back into your life, then why have you not stopped them from coming back in your life? Meaning, why have you not blocked out an ex? Why have you not put them back up on harassment charges for harassing you when you don't want it, right? So when they come back in your life, if they do, and you are hurt, that means that you still love them, right? You must do. Because if you didn't, it wouldn't hurt you when they come back into your life. You wouldn't be bothered. You would grant them access like I did with my ex. Grant them access to say, okay, I'm really glad that you have found someone and I want you to find someone because we are not compatible, because I'm not in love with you anymore. I don't hate you. I don't love you. I don't dislike you. I don't do anything. But I do not want to stop you getting on with your life and moving on with it. I'm not trying to stop your life. Okay. I'm not trying to put a stop from you moving on. Okay, because of the love not being there. So you have to look at those when you're in circumstances like this. Okay, if my ex keeps coming back into my life and tormenting me, then why have you not put them up on harassment charges? Have you said yes, no, kind of, maybe, sort of, don't know? Or have you said no? Because if you said no and someone keeps forcing their way into your life and does not accept an answer of no, well, then they're controlling and you need to put them up on harassment charges. You need to block everything off of social media to stop them. And if they don't stop when you've told them to, then that's harassment. Okay. So that's kind of what I went through. It's not exactly here, but it's kind of giving off that vibe of like someone might constantly still be dealing with exes, but like I said, if you're not in love with an ex, you wouldn't split up. If you were in love with an ex, okay, and you've tried and tried and tried and tried, like, try, right? And you've tried again and again and again and again and again, and you've tried. Is that love? Does love destroy each other? Okay. Does love break up and split up and get back together and split up and try again and then again and again? And it shows you the same thing. So, is that love, or is that the fact that you're just like lusting after the person being hurt? If you are hurt, that's because you are still in love, right? So ask yourselves, am I a Cappy that's hurt, or a Gemini, or the other person? Am I a person, like cross-watching, am I someone that is hurt by what another person is doing? Okay. Because this is more of a like, no, I'm okay with you being with someone else. Like, I'm okay with that. You know, I'm not playing games and stuff like that. You know, if you want another woman or you want another man, I'm okay with that. You know, why would I not? Because I'm not in love anymore. Okay. So I'm not going through it anymore. I'm not going to put myself through it anymore. Because what's the point? Keep showing, you know, that energy. When you're in love, you don't actually break up. You know, you can get over it quite easily. Like, you don't run off with other women or men or anything like that. You know, that's not love. That's, let's see. You know, I've been through it. It wasn't love. It wasn't. It wasn't. And when you can come to that conclusion that it wasn't, it's really good on one person's behalf. That's not being an arrogant arsehole. I think that's being a decent guy. Is actually realising, you know what, after all of these times that these things have happened, am I in love anymore? Like, am I in love anymore? I was. You can be in love, but you have the right to fall out of love with a person, which is granting them, I'm okay for you to go off. I'm not bothered that you're off with another woman or a man. Like, you know, if you want that other woman or a man, if I'm like, oh, well, you want that other person then, blah, 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 and you don't want me, right, then you're hurt, okay? But if you're kind of like, no, I'm sorry, but we've tried so many times that I don't mind if you know, I grant you access to go off with another person. You're okay doing that. You know, I can get over it, okay? Or I'm not really that, you know, fussed. You know, depending on what you're dealing with. I nearly said Cancer. Could be a Cancerian, Life Path 7. It depends, because I've not got enough cards here to really give you a true story, because I don't clarify it when we do next 48. So, Capricorn, next 48. And also don't show you the cards. There really could be someone new here. Like on Patreon, when you pay, it's a complete different experience. You see the cards and you get them 2 days in front of anything that comes out on here. You get a full table and they're all clarified to be able to tell you the true story of who is who and what is what. You've got a new energy here. Like I said, someone is looking to hook up with someone. Okay, someone very passionate, creative, could be Harry Potter, I don't know. But like, you know, like I'm being honest, I'm being truthful. I want a passionate, loving, creative relationship. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, so it's like talking to someone about creating things, working on something together. Okay, passion, love. Okay, an opportunity arises. They could get an erection, but like it arises. Okay, so the way these cards though, man, like if I could clarify them, because it's so odd how, like, because these are like paradoxed energies, how one is looking over one shoulder at this one and then going towards this one right here, and then this woman here, or this male energy, is looking at this energy here as like, look at Harry. Okay, so there's a possibility there that something can grow, that can blow depending on what you're looking at, but like that can grow and that can blossom into something more than what it is. So if this ends up where the Five of Pentacles are single individuals, okay, and the King of Swords is someone that is a bachelor that is looking for a relationship, they're more than waiting. More than lucky, or Lucy or Laura is more than likely, or Lee is looking for a person to come into their life to show them that, you know, you're a King of Swords. I would love to speak to you. I'd love to be with you. You're a stable individual. Do you want what I want? You know, are you looking for the same thing as me? So that's what this energy should be discussing and talking about, something that is stable, like a husband or wife material, or a good bachelor relationship material, okay, for something that can blossom in the future. But it depends, because this Queen is here to say that if you have been dealing with someone of like ex-husband and wife, like, because the King and the Queen could be people that are in separation, you know, they've turned their back on one another, okay, and they keep having like children that are coming back and forward into their lives and keep going through all of that. Let's see, Capricorn, next 48, Four of Swords. So it's draining, right? As what I said, is love draining? Is not knowing what a person's doing when they keep going back off maybe with another person? Is that, oh God, this TV. How do you stop a TV from turning itself off after like 3 or 4 minutes? I've got no idea about technology half of it. Yeah. Let's see. Capricorn for the next 48. King of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Y'all really could be dealing with air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And any of you got stelliums all over the place. Same here. But like a lot of mercurial energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Cappy's Gemini. Okay. Aquarius, Leo. You know, placements of. But like, then you've got the King of Cups, which is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So there's quite busy energy here that can be, like I said, it can blossom into something. See, the people that you deal with, right, you should know them, right? You should know them quite well, right? You should know a person, because if you don't, then you need to get to know the person. Like, if it's a new one, you need to get to know them, okay? And if you already know them and you're splitting up and going backwards and forwards, then, you know, you need to, like I said, come to the realization, Am I actually in love after the amount of times that I've been through this? Okay, the amount of times that I've been through it. Is that really love? Okay, is it? You know, because if it was love, you wouldn't break up in the first place. You wouldn't argue and spat and scream and keep fucking leaving each other and getting back and leaving each other. You know, you have to set a limit to that and think, hold on a minute, I've actually come to the conclusion that I'm not in love with this person anymore. Okay, so, you know, that can run out. But you've either got someone old or someone new. Okay, King of Pentacles, King of Swords, very stable individual. If this be one individual here, this is a complete stable individual. Doesn't mind what they do or what they say. Here is a bachelor, again. But I would love to clarify these two here, but I can't. You need Patreon if you want me to. Let me see. Capricorn, what they got coming up, please. So you got Virgo also here now, or Life Path 9. I've got that 3 times as well. Bloody. Don't know. Someone's looking for a relationship. Okay. Looking to hook up with someone. Because this energy is looking. It's looking and curious about a relationship with a King of Cups. Because this is satisfied emotionally, completely. This is unfulfilled emotion because it's a 9. Okay, will this King of Cups be able to provide me with enough love? But there's a King of Cups to say, yeah. Right? The King of Cups has got loads of attention and loads of love to give because they're looking for it. As the same person as this is looking for a love interest. Now, this person could already be married, in a commitment already. Okay, married, in a commitment, blah, blah, blah. Loads of other stories would go off. Okay, but like, there's an energy here that's looking at this king. It's either their present partner that they're with, okay, or it's looking for someone new that can fulfill my needs and wishes and my dreams to make them come true. The King of Cups saying, I can offer you that if that's what you want. Okay, that's if they don't already have that. Okay, because I got a feeling this could get slightly messy if I was like clarifying it for different people that are in different circumstances. Okay. The Devil, Capricorn, and a new person. Okay, some of you really could be hooking up with someone of these kind of like natures. Natalie, N's or M's, Emily's, Melissa's, Maria, Michael Jackson, Julia, or N's. But again, you've got this Enzo. I'm hearing Enzo, Enzo, Gonzo. Yeah, but there's a very good, stable, individual, single person here. Someone's looking to talk to someone. Could be you, Cappy. Someone's looking to talk to you, but like I said, this could be a Gemini because it's a 6. So, right. But you could have the same sort of placements. But someone's definitely looking to talk to someone. And if they're not, they're actually with someone, but they're just dealing with children. Okay. You got kids together, possibly getting divorced, separated, same story. So that's how I read. If you would like more, the camera goes down, but it was done yesterday. I think your reading was done yesterday for your whole week. The camera is pointed differently so you can see the cards. It's much easier for me to show you, okay, when I'm directing you towards what's happening. So that's over on Patreon. That was there yesterday or the day before. You always get them in advance, okay? So that's your whole weekly reading, fully clarified, and it's about 3/4 an hour long, okay? Answering every question you need. Can extend over a week. So that's silver or gold, okay? If you want to join, there's a join button below now. Sorry, there's loads to go over. The join button is now open for like $3 or $4. Really very cheap. For that time, what you get is to ask me anything you want. Tarot related or non-tarot related. Sometimes I will go live and talk with you guys in order to answer those. And the majority of the time, I will post up something that is only for the people that are over there. It's like a private post, okay? Public post, and it will come out, well, private post for you guys that have joined, saying, hi guys, please make sure that you leave your name, the other person that you're interested in, and the question that you have for me, okay, and leave it, and then I answer it, and I make a video giving your name, saying, okay, I've done 3 or 4 of those names. These are your answers to the question. And then I do a video, okay? And I talk to you guys just like this, but I'm making it as a video to answer your questions. That is what you can do all of the time if you want, okay? And you only pay $3 or $4. So you have access to that with those. So that's your personal questions and answers. Then you also get readings that are of, okay, I'm going to do a reading for my members. It's not going to be star sign related. It's going to be me drawing a load of cards, telling you what story I'm seeing. And if that really relates to you, you get to see the whole reading. Okay, I can't put that on Patreon and there. So that's now and again for those people that are on there. But it's not star sign specific. Okay, it's just the story. Okay, but you get different things on the membership tab and loads of different things on Patreon. Patreon is my main place because that's more expensive and that's the main bulk of the work. So Patreon is always a better option. But because the join button is very cheap, if you can afford it, have both. Okay, but you get stars, glitters, and God knows what else. You get loads of stuff with it as well. Okay, so check it out if you want to. Okay, don't forget, America charges me 60% in tax completely. Right, so even though that's $2 or $3 to join, they take 30%. Okay, so it's very cheap. Okay, but as long as you understand that when you are joining, I'm only getting a small percentage of that because YouTube takes 30%. I get 70, they get 30, and it's $3 or $4. Right, so you get a lot for that. Okay, same with Patreon. So thanks very much, really do appreciate it, and I'll see you soon.